Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. That is Jack. I am Connor. This is the 45 questions heading into match week 4. Some really tantalizing matchups headed our way. First up is the Mourinho Derby. Man United and Spurs, or is it the handball derby? Both of these teams winning and losing points based on handballs or last times out. Man United 14th on 3, Spurs 8th on 4. Don't know what to expect from these because these two teams have been somewhat inconsistent to start the season.
There's been so much negativity around Manchester United in every aspect. Transfer-wise, the Jadon Sancho deal looks like it has fallen dead, and they have only recruited Donny van de Beek so far. For Spurs, they're making a lot of moves in the window, but they're a little shaky performances earlier on in the season. Qualifying for the Europa League is good for them. I think this is going to be a very fascinating match because I think there's been a bit of a war of words between Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Jose Mourinho, trading jabs about the sizes of the goal post, penalties after the whistle. It's going to be quite interesting. There's going to be a lot to dig into, which is outside the pitch, and I think they're very two evenly matched sides. They are both trying to get back into form, back into fitness.
Second up here, we've got Aston Villa home to Liverpool. Liverpool sitting second on goal difference, 9 points. Aston Villa fourth with 6 from 2 matches, but those came against Sheffield, who can't score, and Fulham, who can't defend. Can they pass the test? So this is increased competition for Villa, and Liverpool without arguably two of the best players in the entire Premier League, Sadio Mane and Thiago, out with COVID-19 symptoms.
Yeah, and Liverpool can do both the things that Sheffield United and Fulham can't do. They can defend and they can score at an elite level. I think there's a legitimate argument that Sadio Mane might be the best forward in the Premier League and Thiago might be the best midfielder in the Premier League. I'm not saying that. There's an argument that you can make. And so to lose both of them to COVID-19 is going to be a big deal. Villa, I think, have made some really good recruitment steps. I love Emi Martinez in net. I think Barkley makes a lot of sense. Re-signing Grealish makes a ton of sense as well. So overall, a lot of positivity for Aston Villa. And this could be a huge statement result. Even a point would be huge. I remember last season, it was a late Sadio Mane header that won them the points at Aston Villa. So you think, where were you in your development compared to then and compared to now? I think Villa have got a chance, especially with the 2 players out for Liverpool. But I do think that they're still at that hungry, high level. I think Liverpool do take the points.
The addition of Barkley was huge. This could be a 2-2 draw or 3-2 late, much like you're talking about to Liverpool. Next up, Leeds home to Man City. Are we headed for a 7-7 match here? We've joked about this the last couple episodes. All the goals here. Leeds are second on 6. City 13th on 3. Only 2 matches. They had the bad loss against Leicester, and Leeds have been involved in 2 7-goal matches of their own. 5 matches between these two teams, 26 total goals, 3 7-goal matches.
Yeah, Leeds, I think they've really kind of proven me wrong. I thought they would take a bit longer to adjust to the Premier League. They still look like they're at that level, and they've made that transition very well. Then again, though, I think Pep Guardiola is going to be quite angry at his players this entire week. You saw them dismantled Burnley 3-0. I think they'll do a good job against Leeds. No fault to Leeds, just as Pep Guardiola has probably been training the players quite hard.
I don't doubt that he will have them ready to come out and play. I think Leeds have taken advantage of clubs that just don't know how to play them and have really slapped them in the face early going and have done very, very well. Obviously, the 1-0 against Sheffield United, probably a bit of a surprise, low scoring, but then it's Sheffield United. We know what they can do defensively. Next up, Everton and Brighton. Everton third on goals scored, just 1 behind Liverpool. They could use a little bit of help at center back. Brighton 12th on 3 points. Probably unlucky to not be doing better than that. They look very exciting. Graham Potter looks like he's really got an interesting project going on.
Everton, have they overperformed? Brighton, have they underperformed in terms of point totals? I think we could see maybe a meet in the median if Brighton get the result. But I could also see Everton continuing their form and trying to go into that Merseyside derby in the next match week with a perfect record. I think it's very plausible. I think that Brighton are still have a very good project going. It's just 2 of the most exciting sides of the Premier League that just adds so much depth to the competition.
And finally, Arsenal and Sheffield United. Arsenal 5th on 6 points. Wins over Fulham and the Hammers, losing to Liverpool. Sheffield 19th on 0 points, 0 goals. I don't see that changing. They're saved from the bottom by Fulham just being worse, atrocious defensively.
Sheffield United are great defensively. Fulham, They're the exact opposite. Just imagine what the literal opposite of what Sheffield United do is what Fulham do. I think they've made a nice signing in signing Rhian Brewster from Liverpool. Probably won't make an impact for this weekend, but he could be a good player this season for them. It's just a question of can they score goals. We asked this question last week against, I believe it was Leeds. Could they get that first goal against a team that's very open at the back? They couldn't do it.
That'll do it for us for look at week 4. We head into the international break, and a lot of these teams do need it. Some of them got some recovery to do. Jack, Conrad, this has been The 45. Please like, comment, subscribe. Find us on the Twitter at The 45. Take care now.